Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jhona. This is Jhona OhEmGee. Today we'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 8. Child, what a mess. So let's go ahead and get started. So we start this episode off still at Bar 1, Peter's restaurant in Miami. And of course the ladies are discussing the fight between Mia and Wendy. So Ashley and Karen did say that they didn't like the fact that Mia threw the drink. They don't condone her taking that act of violence. Mia just wants Karen to choose a side. Well, not really choose a side, choose her side. Because Wendy apparently said something about G during the fight before she threw the glass. But I rewatched it. I'm like, she didn't say nothing just that would warrant a drink being thrown in her face. I mean, it was just, she was just reading you, girl. She was just being shady. That's just what comes with the game, okay, at this point. So, she thinks that, Karen is like friends with both Wendy and Mia. So, in the side, she had to choose that Mia was wrong for throwing the drink, but then she said Wendy was wrong for saying whatever she said about G. Anyway, so they get back to the table. Giselle's like, oh, I want to go check on Mia. Oh, I want to go check on Mia. And Robin said that she felt that Karen didn't do a good job in diffusing the situation. But I'm like, Robin, neither did you. You didn't do anything to diffuse the situation. You were up there recording Wendy, telling me some UTMZ. I mean, if I'm already in the heat of the moment, a drink just got thrown at me. I'm in the heat of the moment, and somebody is recording me, telling me some they TMZ because they think I'm antagonizing them. I am gonna be riled up. So I'm like, I felt like Robin was just trying to rile Wendy up even more to get her to that place. So then she could, she can have a case in the matter, right? Ooh, look at Wendy, she's acting all crazy. I'm like, Robin, you so lame. Robin is so lame to me. I'm just about over Robin. She lame. And I don't know how I missed this, but I didn't realize that Mia, I know security was trying to like break them two up, but I didn't realize that Mia hit Wendy with her purse or came close to. I'm like, oh no, Mia, you out of line, girl. You are out of line. First you throw the drink at this girl, and then you gonna hit her with your purse. Like, you are the one that's antagonizing the situation. You are the antagonist, baby. And I'm like, I don't even blame Wendy for not wanting to go back to that house. Like, what am I going to the house for? This house she rented. I'm not staying in this house with this girl that just threw a drink in my face and tried to hit me with her purse. Are y'all crazy? Whew. So now they're in the cars, headed back to the house, and the girls talk about Karen didn't diffuse the situation. I'm like, girl, neither did anybody else at that table diffuse any of that situation. Nobody said anything. Yes, Karen was in between Mia and Wendy, but when Mia threw the drink, I would have got up like Karen. Like, girl, you're not finna get no drippings of this drink on my outfit. What? I would have got up too. Then none of y'all else try to diffuse the situation. So I'm like, y'all can miss me with that. I'm like, y'all were on the edge of y'all seats in that fight, just like the viewers were. Y'all are delusional. So Karen did make a good point in her confessional. Mia was like, Karen doesn't have my back. And Karen was like, well, you invited Sharice on this trip knowing it was my birthday weekend. And me and Sharice aren't in a good place. So do you really have Karen's back, Mia? And I was like, okay, good point. Good point. If y'all supposed to be really, good friends, best of friends, you gonna invite this girl that she don't get along with on a trip that's during her birthday weekend? I digress. So anyway, they arrive back to the house, and honey, the tension is thick. Candace still hasn't arrived yet. I don't know where Candace is at this point, but Wendy goes to her room, closes the door in the camera's face. She's like, not today, Satan. So she's packing her stuff, and she's out of there, honey. Ashley's helping her bring her bags downstairs, and I'm just like, ooh, only thing I could think of, because Candace hasn't arrived yet. I'm like, I hope Candace gets to stay with Wendy wherever Wendy is going, because I don't know if I want Candace in that house, because I just feel like she doesn't have any real friends in that house at this point. Like, her and Ashley still haven't mended their relationship. I'm not really sure where Candace and Karen even where their relationship is at this point. Yeah, I just feel like she needs another ally. So hopefully she can stay with Wendy wherever Wendy decides to go. So it's the next day. It's the next morning in Miami still, and the girls are having brunch at the house. I guess a chef is there catering the brunch. So Robin FaceTimes her boys, and one didn't get the kids up for school. And I'm like, typical one, not showing up for shit. Don't even get the kids to school. I'm like, Juan and Robin, lame to me. I'm over them. I'm really over them. So Giselle is questioning Ashley on her stance about the fight. And I understand why. So Ashley is questioning Giselle on the other hand. So between the fight, so Ashley feels like if Giselle felt so strongly about the fight between Candace and Monique in season 5, I believe, then Giselle should have that same stance with Mia versus Wendy. If Giselle was like, I'm not raising girls to be violent and put their hands on other people. So I'm like, how can you say that a couple seasons ago, but don't understand why Ashley is not condoning what Mia did, which I guess you can consider an act of violence. I know I do. Like I said in my last video, those are fighting words to me. If you throw a drink in my face, act of violence. So Giselle, like, she ain't got nothing to say. Like, well, Ashley did say that in her confessional. So, but I'm like, yeah, how can you condone, Mia, but you didn't condone Monique? Potato. Same thing. So today is Karen's birthday. She's turning 59, and Karen looks good. Karen looks good for her age. Did Karen get her body done? Let me not put that in the atmosphere, but Karen looked good, and that's all I'm gonna say. So they're gonna have a beach party later after brunch. Gonna go to the beach. Like, they have some cabanas rented out, and then they're going to a all white dinner later. So Wendy is at a hotel, and they span over to the girls at the pool at the Airbnb. So Jacqueline's in the pool, like, I'm not gonna let Mia bring Wendy back. Like, girl, what? So you don't want them to diffuse the situation at all? What? Girl, okay, anyway. I mean, granted, I know you're not Wendy's friend, but girl, shut up. So, I mean, I just feel like to be on this show, you got to be able to know how to read. And if you don't, this show is not for you, point blank, period. Robin and Giselle can't read, so I'm not really sure how they lasted this long. Well, Giselle's just messy, so there's that. But I just feel like that's why they on Mia's side, because they can't read just like Mia can't in the heat of the moment. And that's why they can't handle Candace's mouth, to be honest, because they're not quick-witted like that. They don't come with the reads like that. So, but anyway, I still don't see how they can condone Mia's behavior but not condone Monique's behavior. Like, Mia tried to hit this girl with a purse. She threw a drink in the face. Like, what's the difference? And Monique just pulled Candace's wig. What's the difference? So the girls FaceTime Wendy, explaining that they wish that she was here and, just checking on her to see how she's doing since she's, by herself in this hotel. So Karen decides she invites Wendy to the beach party. But Karen, I like the fact that she, went and told Mia, like, hey, it's my birthday. I did invite Wendy. Mia think it's too soon for her and Wendy to, get together or be in the same area. So, they decided to basically split up. So they're going to go check on Wendy, which is Ashley, Candace, and Karen. And then the other girls are going to the beach party. And Mia felt some type of way, honey. But I'm like, you don't want the girl at the beach. Like, y'all don't have to be close to each other. Y'all can be on separate cabanas. Like, one over here, one over there. But I understand, I guess. So there are two separate cars. There's Karen, Ashley, and Candace, and then the other ladies, Giselle, Robin, Jacqueline, and Mia, in another car. One headed to Wendy, one headed to the beach. So Of course, like I said, Karen did make sure she let Mia know, like, hey, I'm going to go check on Wendy, but Ashley and Candace didn't. And for some reason, that just completely offended Mia that Ashley and Candace didn't tell Mia that they were going to go check on Wendy. I'm like, girl, these grown women, they ain't got to tell you every single thing. So Mia decides she wants to go up to their car and tell Ashley and Candace that they need to find a place to stay. Because they can't come back to the Airbnb because they didn't let Mia know that they were going to go check on Wendy. I'm like, girl, get over yourself. Get over yourself. These are grown women. These are grown women. You don't have ownership of them. They can do what they want. They got their own money. And you're not even paying for the Airbnb at that. Like, I'm sure production paid for it. And paying for the car ride, paying for the Airbnb, paid for the whole trip. I'm sure paid for y'all plane tickets. So Mia, miss me, baby. How you gonna tell them folks they can't come back to that Airbnb that I know you didn't buy? So please stop. So the girls are at their destinations, two separate groups. So Ashley, Candace, and Karen are with Wendy, and Wendy's really just hurt because she just feel like her space was violated over a situation about Peter, which had nothing to do with Mia. I mean, nothing to do with Mia. Like, that's really what fueled this fight, because Peter said he had beef. Well, I said she, but Peter said that he had beef with Wendy. Okay, Mia, nothing to do with you. That's their business. That is their business. Let them sort it out. Why are you inserting yourself in a situation? But I'm with Wendy. Yeah, she was completely violated. Now, Ashley did text me and let her know, like, hey, I thought it was real petty for you to say that we can't come back to the Airbnb. And Ashley was like, and I will be sleeping in the same room that I slept last night. So thank you. So I'm glad that Giselle did say that Mia was being petty for kicking Ashley and Candace out in the Airbnb. Like I said, I'm sure production paid for it. So Mia, get over yourself, girl. Side note. Giselle, come here. Come closer. Why are you wearing that headband wig? Why are you wearing that headband wig? I'm like, Giselle. Do they not bring glam team to come over to the house and get them glammed up before they, I know the Atlanta girls do. Before they go on a trip, they be bringing their glam squad with them. They'll pay for them a hotel close by. Glam will come over in the morning, get them prepped, and then go on about their day. Potomac, y'all don't have y'all glam team coming and getting y'all fixed up? And if y'all do, I am disappointed in whoever put that headband wig on your head. Giselle, please, come on now. Act like you got a little bit of money. I mean, you are a beautiful woman. You are. But, girl, that headband wig, no, ma'am. Do better. Anyway, I'm like, why you acting like you can't afford a good wig? Anyway, so the beach party is over. The ladies bed back to the house. And Mia is one petty girl, baby. She is petty. Now she doesn't want to host the all-white dinner for Karen because she was like, well, Wendy should be hosting a party. I'm like, girl, get over yourself. Like, she is friends with both of you all. Like, and the girls probably would have came to the beach after they met up with Wendy had you not kicked Ashley and Candace out of the Airbnb. They probably didn't want to be around you. They probably wanted to blow off some steam from yourself. I wanted to say another word. I'm trying to refrain from cursing so much. But girl, Mia getting on my nerves. She is getting on my nerves. Oh, let me go back. So while the girls were still at the beach, they went all, started twerking in the beach and playing some music and stuff. So Robin made a note to make sure she was looking at Mia's butt, but because Mia said that she apparently had like a lump in her butt that she still needs to get removed. She hasn't had the surgery for it yet. So I guess Robin was zoomed in, baby. So it was production. They made sure they zoomed in a little bit because Mia had on a bikini. So Robin was like, I don't see no lumps. And I'm just like, oh Lord, Mia, please don't tell me you were lying. And don't say, oh, you had the surgery before the trip. Because I'm not going to believe that either, baby. But I definitely didn't see anything. But maybe the camera angle didn't, get everything. So I'm holding out hope. Or maybe the lump is really small. Maybe it is. So I pray she's not lying. I know she's not lying. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I know she's not lying. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. There we go. So while they were still at the beach, there were some like young little 21-year-old boys that took a picture of them. Robin was feeling all on that little young boy. I'm like, Robin, he's 21. What are you doing? You're like 45. I'm not sure how old Robin is, but girl, and all I can think of is her and one. I'm like, yeah, the way she was feeling on that little boy, I'm like, her and one don't have any spark. I just really don't see the spark between them. I really don't. But anyway, so Candace and Wendy are meeting up with Trina to listen to the track because Trina is doing a feature on Candace's deluxe album, Deep Space. I think the song is called Insecure. It not my type of song, but it was cute for sure. They were both wearing purple, Candace and Trina, and I thought that was so cute. I don't know why I thought that was so cute. But I'm like, I wonder did they plan that to both wear purple. Anyway, Trina's verse was really cool, but it was so short to me. But maybe they just didn't play the whole thing because of copyright or something. I don't know, but that verse was like 2 bars or something to me. But maybe for new artists, that's what Trina Price is. Like, you only getting 2 bars, baby. You do it what you want. Do with that what you can, but you only getting these 2 bars. But I think I just assumed they didn't play the whole thing. I gotta go listen to the whole record and see if let me give it another listen before I make a final judgment. So everyone is back at the house. Mia and Karen are having an argument. Mia is basically saying that she feels that Karen is being disloyal to her because she went to go check on Wendy. And I'm like, okay, I understand that, but she is friends with both of y'all, and y'all are filming a TV show. Like, y'all, they have to have some type of togetherness at some point, right? And she friends both of y'all, so I don't think that it was wrong that Karen went to check on Wendy. Like I said, I do think the girls maybe could have went to the beach party after they checked on Wendy, since Mia did rent out the cabanas and stuff for Karen's birthday. So, you know, I get that she just feel like she planning all this stuff for Karen's birthday, and I guess she's feeling like Karen is not being appreciative on what she's doing now. So now Mia doesn't want to plan the all-white birthday dinner. She feels like Wendy should throw it for her. And then, you know, after that argument, Jacqueline was like, okay, so that's it, y'all not gonna be friends anymore. I'm like, Jacqueline, what is your deal, girl? Like, okay, they just had one argument, they can come to a resolution. Like, dang, you just want them to throw away their friendship? Girl, I don't know about that, Jacqueline. You gotta keep your eye out for her. I don't know about her. 2 things she didn't say it already that I'm like, I'm side-eyeing you a little bit, girl. All in all, I really just don't like how Mia is not taking any accountability for throwing that drink at Wendy, or trying to hit her with her purse, where she almost broke 2 nails. Oh, and then I forgot Karen was like, okay, I love how Mia got this nail tech coming. It would have been nice if all the girls could have got their nails done. That would have been cute. That would have been cute, Mia, but do better. But I'm like, Mia, you really not taking any accountability. You threw a drink in this girl's face, like, and tried to hit her with your purse, and I think you actually connected, so it might have been an actual hit. I'm just like, okay, girl, you're gonna have to take some accountability. Like, Wendy didn't say nothing that drastic that warranted all that behavior, so get over yourself. Anyway, so next week they're obviously going to make it to the white dinner. So I'm not sure if all is well between Mia and Karen at this point. We'll see. So Robin lame. Oh my gosh, Robin is so lame to me. At the dinner, she's going to play a recording of Candace basically talking ish about the girls. But I'm like, which all of them do, honestly. So it wasn't riveting information. All of them talk ish. So, as always, we shall see. But all in all, I rate this episode. I'll actually give it a 7 out of 10. It was a lot of drama in this episode, but not enough reads for me. I really watch these Real Housewives shows for the reads, honey. I want a good cackle, and I didn't laugh at all. I didn't have one. Oh, take it back. I did laugh. at Giselle's wig. That was the only time I had a good chuckle during this whole episode. Like, they got to do better with the reads. Come on now. Kenya Moore, let me get her over there to get him a couple pointers here and there. I think they need some help. But that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys catch me next week for episode 9. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.